me he can survive and I can't? That's what you're telling me?
He can swim.
He's not even in the water.
Because he can swim.
He's surviving over you? Exactly!
SXY! And today we got the trial of Conquest by my dog CJ the Champ. You have never watched Invincible.
Not a day in my life.
Type. I haven't either. However, I am very tapped in because like my For You page is filled with it. And like I be deep diving it because I'm not gonna lie, I'm squeamish.
I be seeing it on like X. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only place that I'll like allow it because it's like,
I can't watch. Like,
it's
just
not at all.
Story, fire. But like, gang, I'm a bitch.
The fights look cool until like I see the inside of somebody's head.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I'm just not built for that.
I think I could actually point out someone's pancreas off of the clip.
Yeah, their anatomy on there is great. Only from the inside. Outside, they look like Total Drama Island characters. Inside,
so you think
the most artistic
like,
direction ever.
You like getting into niggas' insides, like type shit. Straight into it. You already know the vibes. Be sure to check out my channel.
Not Yo-Yo 808.
Check out Stanley's channel.
Stanley Live.
Let's just get this going. Let me check the levels of the microphone.
Every day they cocking me. Red alert.
One of Satan's
You animate for
my fault.
greatest soldiers was King Von.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
When I heard that Von got, I was relieved for the community, man. Cause he was over there shitting them guys, man. I ain't gonna.
Someone in the chat said King Conquest.
King Von. Bro. Check me out. I'm gonna edit it out. And then I'm gonna say the joke.
Guys, man, I ain't gonna.
Damn, he's King Conquest, bro.
No, that's tough. No, that's tough. No, you came off with that off the top of your dome.
You know it's all
No, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Who is that, bro? If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
He was the devil,
For the
man.
community.
If I'm fighting someone and they lick my blood, bro.
They got it, bro. Yeah, they got it, bro.
They got me.
No, they got something, actually. Little do they know. Nigga, I gotta say, no, I was gonna make a joke, but I can't even have that clip go around the internet.
Oh, here, I'll mute the mic.
I was gonna be like, little do they know I got an STD, but like that'd be a crazy joke to put on the internet. You muted it though, like they ain't hear that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Greatest
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this emergency trial. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. This was not planned. I had like 2 other videos I was working on for this month, but I completely forgot that the man that I have had a seat reserved on this round table for 3 fucking years has finally
Oh yeah, he did have that Omni-Man video.
made his debut. So everything, and I mean everything, is getting put on hold right now because this monster
Conquest is a dog.
I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, too, I'm sure this is doing leaps and bounds of good work for the bald head community. People with this type of bald head, like the one where they have the side patch.
Oh yeah, this type of bald head.
You're supposed to be like
that type of bald head.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are up. Y'all are going crazy. No cap. Y'all are going absolutely insane.
Ferocity is the #1 priority right now. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit S. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this special Exhibit S, Conquest, Satan's greatest soldier. So, do y'all remember back in season 2 when Anissa's trifling ass told Mark that the next time the Viltrumite sends somebody to Earth, it's gonna be somebody 10 times worse than her? Yeah, this old is who she meant. Conquest, the most terrifying Viltrumite in the Empire. And I really mean that, because all the other Viltrumites are scared of this nigga. And I mean, I don't blame him, because this motherfucker look like he loved to scrap. Just take a care of this in the Empire. And I mean, I don't really mean that, because all the other Viltrumites are scared.
You know how hard you gotta get hit for you to die like this, bro?
Oh, like Richard Jones still up in full extension?
That is
yeah.
You
know what just connected to me?
Talk to me.
Conquest is just Aaron the Plumber as a Viltrumite. Like just unlimited phase at the very first chance, but a Viltrumite.
I'm with that.
It's Aaron the Plumber. This is Aaron the Plumber. Same build, mind you.
This nigga. And I mean, I don't blame him because this motherfucker look like he loved to scrap. Just take a glance at him. Big buff old nigga with a prosthetic arm that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet and a
Mind you, he chose for it to look like that. They definitely have the technology to make it look like a regular hand.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
you want to be intimidating.
110,000%.
just nasty bald spot and some crooked ass teeth. This man don't give a damn about his appearance at all. And that is a major sign to never with a nigga like this, cause they ain't got nothing to lose. They do this for the love of the game. So when he pulled up on Mark, motherfucker instantly says, "Stand ready for my arrival, worm." Already degrading this man on their first interaction. This is how you know this ain't gonna go well. Bro already thinks of him as fodder. So they start scrapping, and just by the shockwave of the first punch, people already dead, flying like rag dolls.
Never mind, that's not
So let's
try to okay, off rip, 25 dead.
go ahead and
Here's the thing though.
Let me in.
Here's the thing though, right?
Let me
That
in.
building, yeah, that's at least 50 off that building. You feel me?
Okay, so we're at 75? We're at
I think 75.
75?
Yeah.
Calm.
for the first punch, people already dead, flying like rag dolls. So let's
75.
just go ahead and get started on this murder count because it's gonna be a lot. You know what? Let me just go ahead and say this.
I'm surviving
If you
that.
thought
The first one, I'm not dying off this. Put the camera, I'm not dying off this. That's not me dying.
Because
I survived this.
gonna
Gang.
You don't survive that?
Okay, I survived, but I'm definitely on Stephen Hawking timing for the
Okay,
rest of my life.
I might have
At that point, killed me.
lost a leg.
At that point, kill
You know
me.
what I'm saying? What?
be a lot. You know what? Let me go ahead and say this. If you thought the collateral damage between Sukuna and Maharaga was bad, this is 10 times worse. So Conquest headbutts Mark and pile drives him into the ground. And after he pinned bro down, he started telling Mark why he was actually here. And this is when we knew this
Oh yeah, gang. This was crazy.
nigga was crazy. He told Mark, "Right about now, Anissa's trifling skank ass would be yapping to you about, oh, we gotta do this for the Vilcherman buyer, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you this right now, little nigga. I came here to whoop your ass for the love of the game."
That's really why he came here?
Bro, he quite literally did not give a fuck about the people who sent him there.
Whoa.
Like,
he
he-
came this far just to run the
I
fade?
think he literally said, "I want you to resist." That's what happened when you get
my
pulled
God.
over in South Carolina, bro. I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
Mark's a victim.
Bro, Conquest will turn
Oh
off
my-
his body cam.
Oh my.
I'm not gonna lie.
He got the ball spot for it, bro.
He really is about this life. Man said, fuck the objective. I came here to whoop your ass, nigga. Drag can kiss my ass. So Mark punches him, and Conquest is just like, oh, fuck yeah. That's what I like to see, cowboy. So Mark starts slamming him through multiple buildings. Then
Off
he
rip,
full
wait, Another 15.
Yeah,
Another 15.
not very superhero. That was very Avengers of you,
I
Mark.
don't know what 75 plus 15 is.
90, bro.
sends him to the stratosphere and starts hitting him with that Injustice 2 Superman move. Boom! Sending him all the way to space. But at this moment right here is when we figured out that this man is a freaky ass nigga. He blew out a bubble of his blood, shaped it into a heart, and just flicked.
I heard this wasn't even in the comments. I heard that they just did this cuz.
Thousands of years old, by the way.
Yeah.
Grown man.
Yeah.
Grown man.
I wonder how long it. He got to be crazy with his mouth. No, you're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it. 'Cause to be able to do that,
No, keep talking. Keep talking.
the way.
You're welcome.
Excuse me? What do you mean by this? Nasty ass nigga. So Conquest rams him back into the atmosphere. It hits him with the right hook. Damn! The Infinity Gauntlet. And he just takes a nasty drop to the ground. Hell,
I could not be a superhero, bro. I could not be a superhero, bro. If my glasses break,
Yeah.
I'll save Mars.
The thing that's messing me up about this particular frame right here, you see how this side of the building is a corner, right?
Yeah.
His back definitely hit the
Completely.
corner of this
Completely.
building, and then he still had to go. That's my last day. I'm retiring, bro.
Don't give me-
Conquest would have came back to the ground and saw my super shoot on the ground, bro.
Yep.
I wouldn't have been there.
even the news caught that on 4K. Mark's
That's another 20. 110 so far.
Mama watching this like, oh my God, my baby boy. I ain't gonna lie, out of anybody in this whole show, Debbie gotta have it the worst. Your son get his ass beat every Thursday. Your husband called you a damn pet. And then he fucked a cockroach. And now you gotta take care of a purple nigga.
Oh yeah,
That was tough.
yeah, I forgot about
Man,
that.
prayers up for Debbie, man. So while Mark was just knocked out, surviving like on 1 HP, trying to get his wits together,
Good God.
and while coughing up blood, he notices the ground starts to shake. And he knew in his head, oh, fuck me. It's clobbering time!
Ooh.
This man.
Ooh, I don't survive that one. Yeah,
That's when you die.
Yeah.
That's when you die.
Yeah, that was. When else was I supposed to die, nigga? I was surviving everything else. No, that
So
one I
of
passed
the-
away for sure.
Wait, I'm counting 100. Of the 120 people who died, you're not one of them?
Man just altered the city. The amount of people that probably just died there is insane.
Dead right
And
here.
you're not like,
I am now.
If this
right
is
here.
supposed to
Unless
be
I'm in the water.
downtown
If I'm in the
Chicago,
water, I'm
which-
good. If I'm in the water, I'm good.
you can't swim.
has a population of 244,000. And let's just lowball it, because a lot of people evacuated the city after the Invincible War. So let's say he just dropped off 1/8 of niggas. This man just killed about 30,000 motherfuckers with.
We're gonna have to change your calculations. That's you're off by like just a tad.
his alt. Oh man. This nigga needs to be stopped. Also, this is a clear act of terrorism. Just to add that on there. So then he sends them flying. And then he hits Mark with the Injustice 2 super move. And this man just gets flung all the way to another city. Nigga threw his ass to another area code. So after getting flung.
Yo, that was the part that I saw. My fault for pausing.
Yeah.
When he tried to get up and then he fell and then got back up.
Yeah,
he
'cause,
had to
yeah, the
fight.
animation was
I'm
tough.
not doing that for free, bro.
Bro, they be doing this for free.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing
He's doing
bro.
this and then driving a Prius.
Never
Across the
in my life.
country, Mark sees Conquest coming at him at full speed, looking like prime Ray Lewis. But Mark just screams to stop because he's just giving up at this point, and he's just like, "Please, I beg you, shut your ass up, nigga!"
That was the realest Mark ever did, bro.
Motherfucker, I'm having the time of my life right now, and you are over here complaining like a.
Yo,
Don't bite.
Someone beating your ass and they caress your face, bro. What
Nigga,
you do? But they can beat your ass though.
I'm thinking I got a jail out free card. All I gotta do is raise him up. You know what I'm saying? Let him kiss me a couple times. I'm up. You gotta imagine in Mark position. You just gotta give it up.
No, you know about positions for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's already on the. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta give it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
But like to save himself and his family though, you wouldn't let a nigga hit to save the planet?
What y'all ever done for me, bro?
What? No, your family on here though. I'm on here. You wouldn't let a nigga hit
Why
to
am
save
my
my
family
life?
stopping a nigga from taking my virginity, bro? What's my brother doing? What's my uncles doing? I
Your
got
brother
so
not
many.
beating Conquest, bro.
I got so many uncles, bro. I
They're
got so
not-
many cousins, bro.
You better have one more.
Ew, nigga.
Fuck, pussy, bitch. And man, just look at the collateral, bro. This man is missing his leg. He just
That's
made him
me.
an amputee.
That's me.
Oh,
You told me he can survive and I can't? That's what you're telling me?
He can swim.
He's not even in the water.
Because he can swim.
He's surviving over you? Exactly! Exactly my point, bro.
Nigga, I might be
Exactly
able
my
to beat
point.
Conquest. I ain't gonna lie. When you put it like that, you put it like that. I'm the type of nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'll really get some.
It was cool when it was you. It was cool.
He said, who he conquesting, bro?
ready for my arrival, nigga.
So while Conquest kept on yapping about how he was basically gonna kill everybody on the planet, Oliver comes in.
That shit was so
That
clean.
jump was hard.
That hole was clean.
This is so
bro.
pretty of a frame
Bro,
or a
what?
scene.
About how he was basically gonna kill everybody
Bro, the way they continue the motion throughout
Yeah.
the punch is just beautiful.
on the planet. Oliver comes in.
spin,
That
the spin.
senior citizen
Down.
across the block.
To the
But
landing.
man, oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest.
See, I'm the type of nigga, I'm taking my hit. Boom! All right, I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll do the hit, take my brother, we out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even taking my brother. I'm just here to aura farm. Bro. I ain't gonna.
Damn, Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not happening to me, bro.
One hit, bro.
Basketball. Oh my God. He slapped the soul out of this.
You know how you dribble before you dunk?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Purple nigga, look at that impact frame. Dear God.
Damn.
Just for that, bro, hit this man with child abuse because that was disgusting. So he grabs Oliver midair and he's like, hey, little purple
This part was
squirt, what's
hard.
your name?
Like
I like to
disgusting.
know the name of my victims before I dismember them. But Mark comes in and saves Oliver's life. And he starts begging to his little brother. He's like, Oliver, get your little ass out of here now. But Conquest did not care that Oliver was a child because he just
Mind you, he can fly. He's running just to run.
Just for the love of the game. Just cuz, bro.
Hey, bro, it takes way less energy to.
Yeah.
That nigga.
He was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this because it looks harder.
Nigga,
Like,
what?
Yeah,
like
I'm not fighting no one that's oral farming while beating my ass, nigga.
another toy to play with. So he tackles Mark and just starts slamming him through everything. This man pulled out the whole Broly moveset, dragging him through the ground and shit, and just throwing him like a pussy. And at this point, this wasn't even a fight anymore. This just became pure, unadulterated torture. Look at him just dragging him through shit, busting through every building possible. And Lord have mercy, the innocent civilians.
Damn, he's a loser, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's the worst way to go, bro.
I don't want to die in that fit. What do you think's going through his mind right here?
I'm a loser.
Yeah. Either that or he's like, finally. Because
That nigga was definitely doing. That nigga was on Microsoft Excel right before that big
bro.
crash, boy.
yeah, bro. He looking forward to this, bro.
Affected by collateral continues to rise. As he slams Mark into the ground, you just hear them falling in the back. Splat! Poor man just went face first into concrete. All because he was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Damn shame. Then look at this other dude, man. Come on, bruh. So then Conquest uses Mark as a human skateboard and drags him all the way into this bus.
Oh my god.
If a nigga do an ollie off of me,
Bro, what?
like, bro, I'm not shoving with.
And then after this, he proceeded to go on another yap session. Bro was like, you know, kid, seeing your face all bloody like this brings back some good memories. You see, this ain't the first time I whooped your ass, boy. I've actually whooped your ass in another universe. I remember it like it was yesterday. You see, I had this bat named Lucille, and I bashed your fucking skull in. You took it like a champ too, kid. You had a eyeball and shit.
This whole better get monetized. This is a long ass reaction. Rebuke that right now.
My fault. Knock on wood, bro.
I rebuked the hell out of that.
Hanging out. And you know what the best part was? Bashing your skull in front of your wife. Absolute cinema. So Oliver comes in to save Mark. And man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This part right here is why Conquest needs to be put on a watch list. He tells Oliver, oh, welcome back, little purple squirt. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart out. So he slaps Mark and gives Oliver a nasty right hook. And my lord, when Oliver got up, he started puking blood and his teeth was falling out. All them damn teeth. That boy about to get a payday from the Tooth Fairy. Then
You saw the clip?
Yeah, I seen the clip. Yeah, bro. He said payday from the Tooth Fairy. He got to get a Rolls Royce Cullinan, Rolly, Audemars Baguette,
Look at what?
VVS Diamond, Cuban Link, Van Cleef bracelet, and Dior slides. Off of that, just off that alone. I ain't
And a
gonna lie.
Chipotle bowl with double meat.
I didn't know he was bald. Oh, shoot.
palms.
That nigga getting movie popcorn and candy.
No cap, bro.
That nigga getting eggs. What is we talking about? What is we talking about?
That nigga gonna fill his tank up after this, bro.
93.
Premium.
His head lifts him over him and starts stretching his body. And he's yapping to him like, do you feel your body starting to rip, purple squirt? I bet it feels amazing. I wonder what blood.
You know what's though? You know, I bet that feels really good for like 0.2 seconds before it gets painful.
I
You
feel
know what I'm saying? Like my shoulders is mad. I better be like, ah, oh, damn, ah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
you
ah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I do. That just probably felt like therapeutic for like 4 seconds.
Tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
Type you are. Personally, O-Time tastes the best. But Mark finally saves Oliver from this freaky ass
Again.
nigga. But dear Lord, y'all already know what we about to do. Hit that nigga with attempted murder with child abuse on the side. Like, yo, he almost ripped this kid in half. But man, oh man, it's time for this man's nastiest act.
This is probably the most comfortable thing that's happened so far. Like
Completely.
to Mark, this is the happiest he's been right here.
I can agree.
I would have took this
completely.
over every single other thing that you've done so far.
Swear.
Beach. Oh, the beach. So we already know that Mark is pretty familiar with being a human meat shield. But this time, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. In my opinion, this is way worse than the train. So Conquest starts dragging Mark to a beach. And before tragedy strikes, you just see this
Now, mind you, which character are you?
girl, and she could only react
That nigga.
That nigga?
Yeah.
a split second. Conquest rams through the beach.
I was probably in the water whole tea. I really do be in the water when I'm at the beach. I don't really.
The wind is with it.
I get out the water like, man, what's cool?
Yo, what the fuck? You gotta stop overcommitting, bro. You gotta stop overcommitting, bro.
Bro, we got a wet spot on your corpus.
You know what happens, bro? I see the YouTube edit in my
Yeah.
head, and I'm like,
It's so hard. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about like. In a bit, bro, yeah, but that's better.
Killing everybody on impact, flying straight through the city, and ramming people with Mark's body in a straight line. The nigga was moving so fast, he was just breaking people's bodies. And oh my God, that poor kid. Mama was probably
That kid's
just
straight,
walking him
though.
to school, and now he ain't got an arm. And Mama is roadkill, and he just continued to drag him through the city. Oh Lord, mass murder, terrorism, hit him with every charge in the book, dog. Like, why? This was so
someone said, oh my goodness, Valley.
unnecessary. You did it.
Someone said, slow down, cry, laugh, peace. That was good. That was good.
Funny.
Have to do this, and who knows how many bodies that is. I'm not doing the math for this one.
Let's go to our official database. Carry the 50,000 more. Yeah. Because really, okay, that does make up for a quarter. So we probably need to the power of that. Thank you. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Gotta use the Pythagorean theorem.
A squared,
B squared, C squared, C
goddamn D squared.
D.
There we go.
Tight.
Yeah.
accountable. So after this man just committed a literal terror attack, Eve ends up showing up to help her Pookie Bear. And you could just see the look on Mark's face, man.
Stop helping this nigga.
Yeah, this was the part where I was like, I'm for sure not watching this show.
Yeah.
And oh, shorty, out of all the times, why now? And then here go this nigga Conquest looking at her like, well, salutations, fine shit. Ooh, you look delicious. But Mark came in and tackled him. He was like, get your freaky ass away from her, nigga. But Conquest headbutts Mark and shatters this man's leg. Bone popping out and everything. Your season is over. So the
Your season is over.
only person standing in this man's way now was Eve. And I ain't gonna lie, Eve locked the fuck in. She honestly gave this man a better fight than Mark. She made her whole little Iron Man suit right and started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air, making a big ass hammer, slamming that nigga. Kapow! Let me get
She got a clean ass power.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
She
not
got a
gonna lie. This is
clean
hard. I don't know what her power is right
like,
now.
It's just matter manipulation.
Oh, that's fire.
She's tough.
Yeah,
If
this
you
is
want
hard.
more, bam! She was comboing this nigga. Mark looking like, damn, maybe I am sorry.
Get
as hell.
up!
Look at her.
His leg is shattered.
That don't stop you from flying. You don't need legs to fly.
You leave her alone.
Float your way over there, bro.
Put a fishbowl on this nigga's head, then hit him with a slam some spike balls into his ass. Then she just started spamming, throwing axes at the nigga, spears at the nigga, crushing him with a
Them animators mad as fuck.
Yeah.
Them animators mad as
Yeah.
Bro, I be looking at the story. Taking 2 hammers?
Yeah.
Fuck!
You said my family's where? Let me draw these hammers.
She was mashing every button on the controller. But unfortunately for Eve, when she threw her last spear, Conquest finally blocked. And Eve was negative as hell. He sideswipes her. Then he sideswipes her again. Then he grabs her, rips the helmet off of her, rips the armor off. And man. He shortens the flesh off the bitch. Then he drove his hand through her guts. And Eve was done.
Give me abusers for 1,000. You know what I'm saying? My fault.
Cooked. Half her face is broke and her intestines are literally falling out. Dog, this was just
No bread. None.
None.
None of his account balance will not move from this.
Her
bro.
account balance is the same as her life, her life.
Yeah, and
leader thing.
flatline.
Both
on
of them,
both ends.
You open
yeah.
Capital One, that bit go
For free, bro.
for free.
No.
For free.
That's brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga licked her blood and said, "Ooh,
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
falling out." Dog, this was just brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga licked her blood and said,
Probably the most tame thing he's done, because depending on what time of the month it really is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody could be a little conquest depending on what time of the month it is, right, yo? You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you got a shorty, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, everyone hit women.
Yeah. No. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everyone hit women.
Yeah.
Everyone hit women. Damn, you not gonna speak on it?
"Ooh, delicious. That's gotta be O-type." So Mark, with the coochie rage boost, went up to Conquest and actually shattered his gauntlet while shattering his hand as well. So Mark finally decided to lock in after the husband was on life support. And look at this, bro. Conquest started bear hugging this man just for Mark to bite the flesh off of this man. Bro has turned feral. But the end of this was just
That's what you
crazy.
gotta do.
Conquest hits Mark with a combo and plants him on the ground. And he gets up in his ear and says, "I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. They think that I'm a freaky ass nigga. They didn't even give me a name. I only have a purpose."
Gang, you drilled my girl in a, like, bro, I don't.
He went inside my girl gut before I did. We
That's
could
what I'm
never be
saying.
friends.
That's-
Like, you know
you're
what I'm saying?
not-
You don't deserve a family.
That's what I'm talking about.
Conquest, I'm suffering from my own success, nigga. So after Conquest shared his deepest insecurities to Mark, he starts choking the life out of him and is about to end early, but resurrected Eve with the power of, shit, I don't know.
Plot.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know who this was, even though I saw the prior clip. I was like, who is this?
Hits that nigga with a love beam, and she fragged this old nigga till his ass was butt booty naked. And from this point, it was over. Mark started playing God of War and started spamming circle. Bro started headbutting this man to death until he was unresponsive, finally putting an end to this senior citizen's reign of terror.
You gotta take like 3 Tylenols after that.
The thing is, here's my problem with, right? Because, okay, actually keep playing.
Or so we thought. Because after the fight, this dumbass buffoon, Cecil, decided to keep him alive.
See, okay, and here's my problem. I don't know how the scene ended from where Mark was headbutting him to where this butler nigga, fake ass
Butler,
freaking kept him alive. But in my head, I'm always like, why do superheroes always just like finish the job but not finish the job? Like,
No.
hey,
If
I'm
you
a
see the
superhero,
original
I'm killing
clip,
people.
no,
Like,
if you see the original clip, that nigga was completely finished.
oh, like he put him back together on some.
Yeah, he put him.
Okay, I get
That
it.
nigga looked like a Krispy Kreme donut, bro.
Ew.
Jelly filled.
Ugh.
After a fat nigga ate it.
Oh, so there was actually nothing left.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
That was crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And man, buddy, how do you think this is gonna go when he wakes up? You know what? I don't even need an explanation. You know exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. The Conquest trial. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our final spreadsheet. This man did all of this in one special exhibit. Easiest roundtable win of all time. No questions need to be asked. So, that's it. So, hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I should see y'all next weekend.
We're not seeing CJ next week.
At all.
That nigga's
Final
out
body
this
count total? Body count total for the chat? Pie. That seems about accurate. I'm not gonna lie. That seems about accurate, man.
Did someone calculate? Easily more than 500K. We still got that. I'm gonna say I'm correct. Hey man, you already know the vibes. That's been our video. Hope you guys liked it. Be sure to check out my channel.
Nah, yo.
Should check out Stanley's channel.
Stanley's live.
That's gonna be it from us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.